Hey everyone, Will here. Doing a little project today. Slowly building the basement here into a home office. So, going to do some shelving, just some basic utility shelving, nothing special. Got some 2x4s, some 8-footers, some 10-footers. They're going to be 10 foot long. These are going to go in between. These are 13-inch supports. And over here, the shelves are going to be 16 inches wide, which works out good because a sheet of plywood's 48 inches. So you get, hey Sugar Ray, hey, my helper here, supervisor. So out of a sheet of plywood, you get three, works out perfectly, you get three of pieces of plywood, 16 inches wide for the shelving. Got some regular drywall screws to hold it together. There's some 2.5 inch, and the old plywood down to the top is some 1.25 inch. Probably use a little glue in there too. So it's basically all the stuff that we're using, and we'll get started here. A couple things I didn't mention. Put a little bit of Elmer's wood glue where the pieces come together. Got drilling some pilot holes for the screws to go in. It makes it a little easier to drive them, and that way you don't want to crack the wood. Make sure that the drill bit you use for the pilot holes is smaller than the screw that you're driving. Make sure that the screw can grip in there real good, and using a clamp to hold the pieces together as I drill and screw them. A chicken come by to say hello. Everybody's interested in the project today. Hey boy. So we'll get this together and do another little video. So here's the framework for the shelf, first shelf. The plywood's only 8 foot long. These are 10 foot long shelves. So the end of the plywood's going to come to about right here. Then I'm going to have to add a 2 foot piece onto there. So have a nice area here. I turned one 2x4 sideways to get a nice little area to screw the little extra 2 foot piece onto. A couple things I failed to mention. It's good, you gotta take your time when picking out the 2x4s. Make sure that they're nice and straight, because you really makes it a whole lot easier when you go to screw these together. You put one end together and then you get down to the other end and it's got a twist to it. Makes it kind of hard. So pick out some nice straight pieces at the hardware store, and you know, there's a million ways to build these things. You know, this probably isn't the strongest, but it's going to be plenty enough for what I'm going to use it for. One of the other features I like about this design is that the shelves are going to be adjustable. I'll go into that later. So knock out, finish putting this together, and put together 3 more, and we'll just about be done. Just getting ready to put the last 2 foot piece on here. I got one here that's already done. Well, a couple that's done, and 2 more, and we'll be ready to start assembling it. Here's the spot that the shelves are going to go. Back here in the corner. It's going to be 3 rows of shelves, 4 shelves to a row. Should be enough room to walk in between them. And I'm thinking about putting some shelving back in between them, up against that wall. Not sure about that. That's something I can add later. Right now, it'll be. I just want to get these shelving up and see how that turns out. Just finishing up a one of the things that will hold up the shelves. This will be a corner piece. It's made up of 2 2x4s joined like that, and they're going to go back in the back here. Maybe I'll show you over here. Bottom shelf's going to be stationary. These are going to go like this, attached to the bottom and come up. It's going to be another one down on this end back here. I think for the middle, I'm going to have a 2x6 coming straight up. And that's all going to be held together with some 2x4s. So on to the next piece. A couple tools that really help make this job is clamps. The quick grip down here is nice for holding pieces together while you drill and screw them together. But sometimes the old-fashioned C-clamp can't be beat. It just gives you a lot more force sometimes. If you have a bowed piece, you need to get it straight, get it together, hold something together before you screw it in. This does the job a whole lot better than this. Very useful tools to have. Here's a little update for you. Moving along, I have the uprights here in place. This is just a temporary piece holding everything together, along with this board here and this little board here. Notice I have some different heights on the uprights here. Figured out my top shelf, the top of it's only going to be 79 inches. So this is like, I forget, like 85 and a half. I really don't need that much up there if the shelf's only going to come to here. So I'll probably end up cutting that part off. Getting ready to put the set the top shelf on here and screw it in place. It's going to be top shelf. I decided it's going to be fastened in place, not going to make that adjustable. Figure I probably won't adjust the height on that, and I won't be adjusting the height on the bottom shelf, so everything's attached there. One of my designs, you notice I have no supports in the front. Now I've made these shelves pretty strong, so I hope that it being supported on 3 sides will be good enough. Again, I'm not going to have a huge amount of weight on these things, so hopefully not having a support like it's 2x6 on the front on this side, hopefully that won't be a design flaw. I guess I can always add one in there if I start to see a problem. So we'll move along. I'll get the shelf in there. We'll do another update. Well, here's the top shelf that's in and connected. Everything's connected on the bottom. I'm getting ready to put in another shelf here. I measured up, this one's going to be, the bottom of this shelf is going to be at 23 inches. These shelves are about 4 inches thick. So if I measured up 23, just put a temporary block in there. Did that around on all posts. And getting ready to set this up on there. Once I get it on there, I'll screw it into the poles, take the temporary blocks out, and then move on to the next shelf. And that'll pretty much do it. Well, all set. That's one shelf done. 2 more to go. But getting the first one out of the way is always easiest, because first time around you're figuring things out. Now the rest should go a whole lot easier. Pretty sturdy. I think they're going to work out well. Overall, went together pretty good. Had to use the clamps a little more than I thought I would to get everything together and straight and flush. But it looks good. So total materials for this project, I used 10 2x4s, 8 foot long. Used 8 2x4s, 10 feet long, and that's about a sheet and a half of plywood. Like I said before, there's a million different ways you can build shelves, and this is just one way. I'm not saying I'm an expert. This is my first time actually building shelves, so I'm sure there's better ways out there, quicker ways, cheaper ways. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how they turned out. It should be pretty sturdy. Probably the only thing I might do is once I get some weight on there, I might see about putting a 2x6 like I have in the back here. I might put one of them in the front to support the front edge here, but I think I'll be okay. So we'll see. If I do that, I'll put an update on the video.